is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I got a very special guest in the house, the one and only Mr. Biscuit. Welcome back, man.
Man, what's happening?
Hey, man, we kicking it.
Life is good.
Yeah, man. So, let's arrange this for the people watching this. Yesterday, I introduced you to Pink Floyd, Time. We did a first-time reaction to that. You have heard the song Comfortably Numb in passing. You've never reacted to it or like really focused on it. But
Right.
Before all of this, you've heard Comfortably Numb. That's your only exposure to Pink Floyd. Yesterday, we did a first-time reaction to Time. Today, sitting here, we just did a full reaction to Money. And now we're jumping over to Brick in the Wall.
Yeah.
So I just thought this would be fun. I don't want to go too crazy. A lot of the reason I'm showing you this one, you said you have not heard this before, the reason I'm sending this one for me is the video, but the music as well. Like the music aligns with the video, but there's some stuff here. I don't want to gaslight. I don't want to go too crazy, distort your perception about what you're about to see. So we'll just see. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
All right, if you guys are here for a first-time reaction, now I have done this reaction a few times on my channel with different guests, and you guys know that's because it means something to me. Anyways, if you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get my diamond-crusted logo down from the ceiling and throw up the music video. Yeah, if you guys would be so kind to support the original content on this channel. Also, shout out to some of the other channels we have. I have a commentary channel. Because of your guys' comments asking for Mr. Biscuit to start a reaction channel, he has a channel now, Mr. Biscuit Speaks. So if you guys want to go over there and check him out, you can do that. Anyways, on this channel, if you want access to my reactions early, there is a membership. It gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a huge catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public. I don't want people to feel left out. Eventually, everything from the membership gets released publicly, so everyone gets to see it. Just thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get it going. We're checking this out. Make sure to go check this out on Pink Floyd's official YouTube channel. Go stream the music, download it, rent it, buy it, all that good stuff. Support the original content. Over here, we're not redistributing the music. This isn't a substitute for the original. We're breaking it down, talking about the art and all that good stuff. So without further things being said, let's start this video from the beginning, and let's see what Mr. Biscuit thinks of this.
Is that like a Holocaust train?
No comment.
Mm.
I could see that. Yeah. I'm not saying yeah to your answer. I don't want to spill nothing. I just want you to see it, and then we can just talk about
Gotcha,
it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
What they're saying?
No.
So I can understand it.
Okay.
Do you want headphones, or is it just because of the way they're saying it?
I think it's just because they're really blending what they're saying kind of in with the music. Yeah, let's try headphones.
Cool. I got you. Let me see if these ones are. Which ones are? Here we go. See if they're on real quick. Hear 'em? Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When we grew up and went to school, there were certain teachers who would hurt children any way they could.
Could you make it out?
I mean, when we went to school, there were certain teachers who
Yeah, would hurt the.
would hurt
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah, I can hear it perfectly, so it's just funny. I don't know if it's because I've heard it so many times.
Right.
So for people who wonder, they always want me to listen to stuff in headphones, but they don't understand that I have a legit studio
Yeah.
in here and studio monitors. So I'm actually getting to listen to the record the way it was intended with the band mixing down the album in the studio. I don't like wearing headphones personally. I like listening to it like I'm in my recording studio listening to the final mix.
Got it.
But I can listen to headphones. Headphones just have a weird, I don't know. I have mad different headphones, and you listen to mixes in the headphones too.
Yeah.
But it's just, I like it like this. All right, we in here, y'all. I wish it had lyrics on this too.
When we grew up and went to school, there were certain teachers who would hurt the children any
hurt the
way
children.
they could. By pouring their derision upon anything we did, exposing every weakness, however carefully hidden by the kid.
What have we here, laddie? Mysterious scribblings? A secret code? No. Poems, no less. Poems, everybody! The laddie reckons himself a poet. Money gets back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my stack.
Have you
You
ever had
can't-
this experience? I've had this experience in school before, where a teacher has kind of caught me drawing in the middle of class. I think I told you, we did a couple of reactions ago, and I just told you that I was really confused about school. I was a kid who just needed more information as to why I was there, you know? And I would just be drawing in class, not paying attention. And a teacher came and stood next to my desk and just told the whole class what I was drawing and what I was doing.
Trying
you
to
know?
humiliate you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
A
Yeah.
humiliation ritual.
For sure. Yeah. Been through that.
Reckons himself a poet. Money gets back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my stack. New car, caviar, 4-star daydream. Think I'll buy me a football team. Absolute rubbish, laddie.
That rings a bell.
Get on with your work.
See, I reacted to this before I ever heard money.
Did
And
you
I
get
didn't.
dragged?
Some people, I don't care because it's
Yeah.
like my inexperience on listening to Pink Floyd. It's
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna drag me through the mud because I've never heard Pink Floyd, you're an a-hole.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But yeah, now I'm like, oh, that's a cool callback how they put this in the movie, and this is why I'm so excited. I did the full reaction to Dark Side of the Moon. Then next will be The Wall, and then I get to react to this movie because this is from the movie.
Interesting.
So, anyways,
Repeat after me. An acre is the area of a rectangle whose length is 1 furlong and whose width is 1 cubit.
But in the town it was well known when they got home at night. They went and sank a panic wife with flash down with an inches of their life.
Pause it again. Bro, it reminds me of a line from Black Thought. He said, we wrote punishments. We will not talk in class. And now his pistol's punishing people for talking fast. And all these innocent bystanders is hauling ass. You know what I mean? So he's like, because we weren't allowed to express ourselves and express what we were going through in class, which is the place where that should be allowed, it blows up and it goes into the streets. You know what I mean? Interesting.
there you have it.
We don't need no We don't need no thought control.
You see that? You definitely saw that moment where he's dissatisfied with his home life. You know, he's sitting there choking down that food and just raging about how boring and mundane his life at home is, and then he's taking it out on his students.
Message.
No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
I think I've recommended on this channel the book Pedagogy of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire. It was one of my favorite books, and it's a very small book if anybody wants to pick it up. But in it, he talks about pedagogy is teaching, right? And he talks about in where people are oppressed, there's this teaching system that assumes that their mind is a blank canvas and just needs to be like, you need to be kind of deposited in as if you're like an empty bank account, and you just get, yep, let me just make this deposit in you, make sure that you can repeat the same thing that I told you, and then we'll just kind of put you through this machine, while taking no interest in your own creative side and how you want to express yourself.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what the aim or intention of that system is ultimately is beyond me. But it's a spooky thing. It's like I see them coming out of the conveyor belt with the exact same faces. Their individuality is gone.
And the whole concept of what? Mask on, mask off.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
So you haven't ever heard this?
No.
Oh, fire. So I thought that there is a potential. This is like one of the biggest hooks. Like, I heard this hook before I watched
they said,
the video.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if as we got to this part, you'd be like, oh, I might have heard this hook. This is like a really big, iconic hook. Like, we don't need no education. I remember that. I don't know where, but I just knew, we don't need no education. That's all I knew for my, like, but I knew it. Like, I knew it from somewhere just throughout life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry. I have to. There's a lot.
Don't be
here.
sorry.
Okay, there's a lot here. I always talk about, you've heard me talk about over and over, the walled garden.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's what paradise literally means. The walled garden. The garden is our tendency to explore, our curiosity. And the walls are the boundaries. And when the wall gets too high and gets too close and the garden gets too small, that's tyranny, right? And so a lot of rock music and even rap music began as people who are like, no, we got to press against these walls. We need to go to the boundaries, and we need to start pushing against these boundaries before we end up in a tyranny. And so a lot of times, you know, when people are like, oh, you know, rap music, it's so disgusting, and rock music, it's just so vulgar, right? We need to appreciate that they're still allowed to do that, because what they're showing us is we're not at a total tyranny yet, because here I am at the wall.
Pushing the boundaries.
Against the wall. You know what I mean? So when there's like, all that is another brick in the wall. You know what I mean? It's like, we want freedom to explore. We want that garden back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when there's too much garden, there's chaos. So we do need walls. But it's like they become too restrictive when they start making education this thing about, you know, pouring, you know, things into us instead of allowing us to express ourselves.
Yeah, when you think about the layers to what you're saying, the video and the meaning behind just, it's you know, it's churning out, right? Building a wall is just brick by brick by brick. There's nothing special. when you're because like even with cobblestone, it's different. It's different rocks. They have their own personalities, and they're putting them together. But we're talking about a brick wall, just a brick. It's just the same brick over some cement over and over.
You're a number.
But the way they connected it was they built this wall, and the kids are walking through a maze. So you see how you see all the kids walking, like that's a maze, and you see it's like a brick wall, like
right.
And they can't see above it. So there's all these different things that align with the conceptuality of it. And every time I watch it, I get inspired and mentally stimulated by, And this is just like what, I don't know, maybe 50 years old. Like it's kind of crazy when you think about that. 40, 50 years old.
Yeah,
it's wild.
All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
We don't need no education. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. We don't need no school control. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
When did this come out?
The video?
Did they have like societal pressure? Because I could imagine with how old this video is that this probably spooked society. Having a bunch of kids in this thing is like, we don't need no education.
Bro, when did Pink Floyd release the music video to Brick in the Wall 2? I should have just asked for the movie because it's a part of the movie. 1979.
Was there a big backlash?
So the movie was released. So it looks like the song came out in 79. The video came out in 1982.
Wow.
So you got to think about this too, man. Like, I'm not going to get divisive and I'm not going to get political, but in this current state in 2025, there's this huge argument about what? Student loan debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Pink Floyd told you what to do. I'm just saying.
Yes, you laddie! Poems, everybody! The laddie reckons himself a poet.
Teachers are bricks in the wall too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Teachers have to do what they do in order to keep their teaching job. It goes deep.
Yes, sir. Does it go this deep though? What's wrong, dog?
They're putting them through the grinder. So the majority of people who, like, out of state college, you're spending what, $300K on average. I think approaching 50% of the people who get those degrees struggle to find a job that has anything to do with the degree they got. So you're not guaranteed there. And then if you do find a job in the degree that you have, you're not making enough money yearly to live and pay back the debt. And so, the grinder is kind of real.
I just thought it was funny how you're getting all jiggy with it, and then all of a sudden you saw the grinder, and
Here's
you're like,
the thing,
yo.
man. I don't know what it is about Pink Floyd, but it's they have a very it's like they're showing us a big societal problem, but it is still a banger. Like they're like, bro, we will not sacrifice the funk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
we won't sacrifice the music, period. Ever.
And how? Like, I mean, today there's when somebody has the message to get off, it's like a 50-50 on whether it's actually a good song. You know what I'm saying? This sounds amazing musically, and the message is important. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's crucial. I'm sorry, man. I'm bouncing.
I got injured at jiu-jitsu. If I laugh, you guys, and I grab my ribs, that's why.
So was that his daydream?
I ain't seen the movie, so I don't know.
What's fascinating
I
about
would think it was.
What's fascinating about that ending is that there's a if anyone has dared to study Hegel, Hegel's one of the most difficult philosophers to like understand. He just says crazy stuff. But he's known for the thesis, antithesis, synthesis. He thought in triangles, right? And so the thesis of this song is there is a tyrannical control because walls are too tight. The antithesis is chaos, burn the desks, right? Like
tear the wall down,
tear the walls down, and introduce chaos, anarchy instead of tyranny. So tyranny is the thesis, chaos is the antithesis, and then the synthesis is that the ending. This is all just this daydream in the mind of this kid who's still in the system, right? He's like, okay, I'm not going to burn this all down and start going at the walls with hammers, but I am going to be myself. I am going to kind of deliver on my promise to myself not to get lost in this system. That's partially a synthesis. I mean, I would have to hear more and see where the story goes, but man, that's crazy interesting.
Yep, and that's what I wanted to say. At the beginning of the video, I just wanted to say this is a powerful video. It's a powerful song. It could speak to anyone at some capacity in relations to people shitting on your imagination, creativity, whatever it may be, and even somewhat being humiliated by society for your beliefs, your thoughts, your ideas. And when you say that, the pendulum swings left and right. So when people get too caught up in their political ideologies or even religious beliefs, we just see that going back and forth. But when I look at timeless art, I think like something like this, anyone can relate to.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter your politics. Like you could just relate to it because it's like there's just, I don't know, man. It's just really good art, man. I don't want to get into too crazy depth there, but like that's why I wanted to show it to you, because you're one of the people I bring on who has a little more in-depth conversations with me when we're talking about the art. And I felt like this, even though I've done this reaction, people might even be like, dude, you already did this, blah, blah, blah. I just think you've never seen this, and this is like, you're the type of person that needs to see this, right? Like, and us have this conversation and these, back and forths.
Right.
Because a lot of times I'll watch this and sometimes it'll just be more like shock value, like, wow, are they saying this or da-da-da-da? But when you can really get into the meat and potatoes of the conversation, I think it's really good.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, I think they'll people are so dedicated to the system and to the wall that they'll kill you if you're too far out of it. I mean, you'll end up like Socrates, Jesus, MLK, people who tried to really kind of push against the system, the established state of affairs. It can get real dark.
This is true. Anyways, you guys, let us know what we got, what we missed. That was his first time reaction to Pink Floyd, Brick in the Wall. Make sure to check him out on his channel. I'll tag him in the title, Mr. Biscuit Speaks. Also, go check out Pink Floyd independently on your own, which you should be doing anyways, but support the original content. And with like that, we're out like a thief in the night. Bye.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.